Welcome to the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite makes the process of becoming a published, best-selling author as simple as sipping your morning cup of coffee. You can learn more about Authors Unite at authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner, and today I have Alan Vaysberg with us. He's a life recalibration expert. So welcome to the show, Alan.
Thank you, Tyler.
Of course. Thanks for coming on, and we'll dive right in. So the first question that I have for you is, what's the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
Yeah, it's I was auditioning for Second City Conservatory musical program, and in preparation, I asked what's going to be the parts of it. They said there are 3 parts. The first part is they will give you the name of the celebrity, and you have to come up with a song on the spot. So in preparing for it, I just kind of decided on celebrity names, took some politicians, took some actors, and in the back of my head, I kept hearing Brad Pitt, Brad Pitt, Brad Pitt. So I did a song just to get that voice to stop. We get on the stage, they ask for our names, they say, here's what we're going to do. They talk to themselves, they come up with the name of the celebrity, Brad Pitt. So to me, that was the greatest story of me going out on the limb, being in, at that age of fear and the universe supporting me.
I love that. What's the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
Well, my expertise is personal development, so the most valuable piece is follow your passion.
And what's your best piece of overall business advice?
Align who you are with your job. And
if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Yeah, it actually goes back to what I just said. For me, it would be don't go to IT.
And in your opinion, I'm excited to ask you this. In your opinion, what's the key to happiness?
It's doing what you love.
And what's the best book you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from it?
It's a series of Russian books that are on spirituality about a spiritual teacher called Anastasia. And from there, it's a myriad of lessons, but the most important one is about the connection that you have with the rest of the universe.
And what's your favorite quote and why?
It's the quote that I try to live by, which is live your essence. It was given to me in a meditation, so technically it's my quote, but I don't take any credit for it. And the reason why it keeps reminding me of what is the right thing to do. Does this align with who I am? Does it not? What should I be doing in this case?
Thank you so much for coming on, Alan. The last question I have for you before we let you go is, where's the best place for people to find you online?
They can just go to alanvaysberg.com, ALLENVAYSBERG.
Perfect. Thanks again for coming on, man. We appreciate it.
It's my pleasure.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.